Welcome back, guys. This is the Gold Race here in Belgium, Spa. What a beautiful circuit, and we are back with our creme de la creme of our racers here in the Gold Division. For some reason, it's got it as lap 1 out of 3 in the top left, but this is Q1 in the qualifying session. I don't know why it's done that. I couldn't tell you. That is Codemasters, but the Moz has just said it's a wet race. What are we in for today? This is gonna be carnage. But remember, guys, we are here every Sunday, and I cannot wait for this. This is Season 2, Race 3 here in Belgium. Right, let's see who's first out on track. That looks like a Williams. It is a Williams, and that is Black Mamba who's going to be out first on track. Let's stay on board with him. This is going to be an epic race, this. It's going to be so interesting to see where everybody sees. We know that Ben needs a recovery drive here today. Not because of where he's starting, but because of last week's race. Not the points that he wanted to get. So he's definitely going to have to come back fighting with this one. But we know we got some quick drivers out there. And our current championship leader, Newlet, is there as well. Sorry, not Newlet. Muscati is our championship leader, I think. I think that's right. Let me double check. So yeah, Muscati is 11 points clear in the championship standings. Ben is second, and Lucas in third. B right in fourth, and Agent Sky in fifth. So it's very tight at the top. It's only 2 races in. So as Black Mamba starts his lap, he's got a Red Bull right behind him, and there's a racing point just in front of him as well. So that Red Bull is F7R Taylor, but he's on an outlap, so he's just trailing behind him. A big welcome as well to Neil Shednick, who's reserving in the Ferrari today. Let's see how he gets on here in Spa. Oh, he's invalidated it and he's lost it. So let's jump on board with the new driver. That is Neil Shednick. And let's see what he can do in that Ferrari. No, he's not going for a lap at the moment. So he's saving everything. So he mustn't have got a good start there. He's not using his ERS or anything like that. So let's jump on board with Newlet, who's out as well. He's invalidated. Not a good start by the drivers here. Let's jump on board with Fanfinis in the other McLaren, who's in the Renault, who's coming through sector 3. He's going to set the benchmark in Q1. Nick Dewitt's not lap 1 out of 3 for some reason. It's just Codemasters messing up. It is Q1. So Fanfinis sets the benchmark at 142.3. Will we finally see them 141s? There's a McLaren that's just spun there. Is that the World Champion Maxi Block? It is, yeah. The World Champion of Maxi Block. So just as he slows down, is that another Renault? Yeah, that's Newlet who's spun. Let's jump on board with Luke May, our brand new driver. Passed his trial and he got a full-time seat. He's invalidated as well. We've got F7R Taylor, our silver world champion, knows he has to improve, especially after the start to this season. So he needs to definitely improve. Can he set a benchmark? He reserved in silver, didn't end up where he needed to be. So let's see what he can do at his second chance. Neil there just setting a 158. The Moz Monster goes to 142.7. F7R Taylor just about keeping it on track. Ryan Dipavine as well is back in that racing point. So F7R Taylor coming round the final 2 chicanes towards the finish straight. Where's he going to go? And it's a 144 dead, goes third fastest. That's a Williams as well. We've got that's Black Mamba in the pits. Ed Williams is still in the pits. We'll jump on board with Adrian Sky, who's 5th in the championship. So the 2 Renaults now, first and second. Newlet does get a lap in. Here's Adrian Sky in that Haas. Is that an Alpha Tauri just in front of him as well? And F7RJ goes a 143.5. Lucas goes a 142.4. The current world champion goes a 142.5. Goes 5th fastest. Neil does set a lap time. Goes a 143.6. Goes 8th fastest and splits them 2 Red Bulls up. Currently at the moment it is Ed Williams, Luke May, Muscati, Adrian Sky, and Benny's Adrian Sky going to improve. Goes a 142.1. Goes 2nd fastest in that Haas. B Wright, Ed Williams, Luke May, and that was Muscati going 2nd fastest. So the 2 Hasses go 2nd and 3rd, currently lead the constructors' standings. So let's jump on board with B Wright in that Mercedes. The driver in danger at the moment is Ryan Dipavine. In the bottom 5, Black Mamba, B Wright, Ed Williams, Luke May, and Ben. All these drivers will probably escape that top 5 very shortly. On pole for the first 2 races and goes back on pole here in Q1. So Ryan Dipavine in that racing point is out on a lap. He's gone out on the mediums. Very surprising, unless he just wants a little bit of a warm-up, get a feel for the track. Luke May is out on a lap as well, as he starts his sector 1 in that Ferrari. Let's jump back on board with the racing point. Oh, he spun it. So not having a great start to qualifying. Let's jump back on board with Luke May, who's coming through sector 1. A couple of these drivers will have to improve. He's invalidated. So let's jump on board with the one and only Ben McEwen in that Alfa Romeo. He's going to be going well, Ben. We know he's got pace, he's just not had luck recently. A very nice line there by the Alfa Romeo driver. He wants to keep it tight to the curb, use as much track as he can without invalidating it, keep it close to the line. I don't know why I'm saying this like I know what I'm doing when I can't even finish in the top 15 myself. But as he comes through sector 2, hitting about 190 miles per hour. Look how close he is over that curb, spins it to the right, straight back over the other curb, using as much track as he can onto the long right-hander. See how wide he goes, keeps it as wide, then dives into the corner, full throttle in it, not letting off the brakes. The ERS is open. He's only using a little bit of fuel to keep that pace going. There's a little bit of traffic in front of him. He don't want to get caught up in that. Very easy to spin round here as well. There's a car in front of him. That is E. Williams, just diving out the way the last minute. Very easy to just oversteer it there and spin out that corner. But he comes through, goes a 141.2, goes pole here in the Alfa Romeo. So, E. Williams is in the bottom 5 at the moment, in the danger zone. So he's yet to set a lap as he comes through Eau Rouge. Has he backed out? Yeah, he's backed out. So let's jump on board with his Williams teammate, a Black Mamba. Yeah, Black Mamba coming through sector 2. He's invalidated it. So in the driver in danger at the moment is Taylor and Neil Shendrick, who have both invalidated their laps. Everyone else is in the pits. Ben is on pole, so we'll stay on board with these drivers. It's going to be Black Mamba to go again just as he slows down to get ready. F7R Taylor just goes through there, so he's going to be first to go through in that Red Bull as he comes up to turn 1, La Source. The DRS is open. He wants to take a nice tight line through here and then up the straight towards Radallon Rouge. Turns 3, 4 and 5. Full throttle it. Don't want to let go of that. Wants to go all the way up the Kemmel straight. Full throttle it with the speed through Rouge. Comes to turn 7, 8 and 9. Let's comms. And he comes to the right hander at turn 11. This is a tricky one. Very easy to slip out of upon. Just letting off the throttle maybe a little bit too much. Wants to keep it tight as he comes towards turn 13 and 14 at Campus. Turns 15 and 16 at Stravlot. He's 6 tenths up on his lap time. That would take him about a 133.4. That would stay exactly where he is out on track at the moment for Taylor. Oh, his teammate just getting in his way there. Black Mamba's going to be next through. He looks very slow. He's not going to improve at all. We've got E. Williams coming through sector 3. As he comes towards turn 18 at Blatchermont. Nice late braking into turns 19 and 20. The chicane. And coming towards the finish straight. Where's he going to sit this Williams car? He goes a 142.2. Goes 6th fastest in that Williams. So that puts him 6th on the track. So the driver in danger is Matt, F7R Matt, as he comes through. He's 2 tenths down on his lap time. We've got Jake as well in that Red Bull. Neil Shendrick in the Ferrari is currently out. He's invalidated his lap time. We've got Black Mamba there as well. He's struggling to find time. Ryan Dive Pavine and Luke Mayboy on an outlap in that Ferrari. Let's jump on board with... We'll go on board with Jake in that Red Bull. He's invalidated. So is Neil. Let's jump on board with Black Mamba coming through sector 2 in that Williams. And he's coming down towards turns 15 and 16 in Stravelot. He's 3.3 up. That is only a 1:42 it is, so that could be very tasty. Take him about the middle of the track. Maybe split them McLarens up. As he comes to the chicane at turns 19 and 20 in that Williams. Where's he going to sit it on the grid? Is he going to be out the bottom 5 as he comes towards the finish line? Goes to 1:42.1, goes 6th fastest, just in front of his Williams teammate. Neil is back in the pits in that Ferrari. We've got Luke May, who's invalidated. Ryan Dipavine in that Racing Point. He's back out on them soft compound tyres. So he needs a lot of improvement here now. As he comes towards Sector 2. He heads down the straight. He's got a McLaren in front of him just before the campus turns 13 and 14. Just slightly touches the grass, keeps it close to the curb. Is he up or down on his lap time? Well, he hasn't got a lap time, so he's definitely up on his lap time. As he comes through turn 16 at Stravelot. And up the straight towards Blanchimont in 17 and 18. Where is the Racing Point going to sit here today in Q1? And round into the campus, down to the finish line. A 1:41.9 goes 2nd fastest. He's back on the grid with a bang, the Racing Point driver. The driver in danger now is Q Boys. F7R Taylor is out. Where's he lost it? He's still out on track, I think. Has he lost it up a Rouge? I think he has lost it up a Rouge. So he will be out. Jake is nearly 2 tenths up. He needs to improve. Ryan is retired. I think he's retired. He's saying I'm safe, but that is a really big no-no, that, Ryan. You should not retire your car on track, as now you will be blocking a lot of drivers that are out on outlaps. So F7R Jake only improves by 1. Neil is back out. Luke May is coming through Sector 2. He's coming up towards Blanchimont. Turn 17, round to 18, up towards the chicane in 19 and 20. He's got a Mercedes right on the tail. That is qualifying over. Only 2 minutes left. Is he going to get out the bottom 5? The Ferrari driver. Here comes Luke May towards the finish straight. Is he going to survive? Goes towards the line. Goes to 1:33.3. Goes 18th fastest. He is out. Here is Matt, nearly half a second up. Jake is going round as well through Sector 1. He's well down on his time. Jake is going to be out. The Moz Monster is the driver in danger. He's 4 tenths up. Can Matt eliminate the AlphaTauri of the Moz Monster, who's sat in the pit lane? Matt, the only driver in the Alfa Romeo that can eliminate any drivers now. The Moz Monster, his palms are sweaty, knees weak, arms are heavy. Matt coming through in that Alfa Romeo through Sector 2. He's nearly a second up now as he comes towards Blanchimont in turns 17 and 18. As he full throttles it towards turns 19 and 20, the chicane. He wants to break it late here. He's nearly a second up. He doesn't want to lose it now. Right over the curb, keeping it validated as he goes towards the finish line. Is he going to survive and get to Q2? Yes, he is. Goes 14th, and the Moz Monster is out by 2 tenths of a second. What a Q1 that was. But the big news is the 2 Red Bulls and the 2 Ferraris are out here in Spa in Q1. Very unlucky that the times are really close. Adam Boy, thank you so much for the follow. So So that is Q1 over. So the fastest in Q1 is Ben, second is Ryan Dive Pavine, and third is B Wright. But there's a 5-place grid penalty for Ryan Dive Pavine and Muscati. That is huge. Muscati leading the championship. Out in Q1, Neil Shendrick will start in 20th. The Netherlands driver, the French driver of Luke May, will start in 19th. Both the Ferraris on the back row of the grid. The 2 Red Bulls in front in Taylor and Jake, and the Moz Monster in the AlphaTauri starting in 16th position. T. David, thank you so much for the subscription. Alright, let's see what tyres these guys are going to fit, and let's see who's going to be first out the pit lane. Fanfinus, thank you for that bit of information. So Ferrari last season were 1st and 5th in qualifying. Now they start 19th and 20th. This is Q2 here in Spa. And the 2 Haas drivers who lead the constructor standings are both out. Muscati with a 5-place grid penalty, but it's Adrian Sky that leads the way. Lucas, the only driver to come out on the mediums if the weather report is right and we're expecting rain. I'm surprised he's not out on softs. So we'll follow Adrian Sky round the track as he comes towards the long left-hander of Pujon. Comes down to turns 13 and 14 at Campus, into turn 15 at Stravelot. This is going to be an interesting battle here in Belgium today, and a fantastic opportunity for some drivers with a 5-place grid penalty for Muscati. That gives Ben, Lucas, B Wright, Adrian Sky, all these guys chances to catch the former world champion of Maxi Block as well, at 28 points behind, so needs a good result here today in Belgium. Adrian Sky about to start his lap as he comes through the chicane on towards the straight and starts his flying lap. Into turn 1. Up towards turn 2, 3, 4 and 5 at the famous Eau Rouge. There's a yellow flag in sector 3. But that's not going to affect Adrian Skies. It absolutely full throttles it. Just touching 200 miles per hour with his DRS wide open, and then slamming on the brakes into Les Combs in 7, 8 and 9. Oh, he's invalidated it. Let's jump onto his teammate Muscati, who's not far behind him. Oh, there's a racing point there. Let's jump on board with him. That is Lucas coming through sector 2. He wants to go right over to the curb to come round turn 11, using as much of the circuit as he can as he comes round turn 12 at Pujon. Coming through Campus now, he's going to be right on the back of that Haas driver very shortly. As he then lays on the throttle again, coming up Blanchimont into turns 18 and towards the chicanes of 19 and 20. Where's he going to go on these medium compound tyres? Oh, he's straight back in the pit lane, and that is a Williams right behind him. I think that might be E. Williams. It is. And he goes towards the finish line. Where's he going to go? Goes at 141.4. And that's provisional pole here in Q2. Mascati goes at 141.8. Homo Sapien at 141.9. This is so close. The Alpha Tauri right on the back of these guys. F7R Matt at 142.7. We got another Williams, that is Black Mamba, who comes through 142.8, and then we've got a Mercedes, that will be Wright, who goes diving into the pit lane, but his teammate is not far behind of Q Boys. Can he beat his brother? He out-qualified him last week. Can he do the same today? Whoa, not with that. He won't do it with that. So there's a racing point not far behind. That will be Ryan Di-Pavine, who's invalidated his lap time. Then we have a McLaren. That is the world champion of Maxi Block as he comes towards Blanchimont. In towards the chicane, keeping that pace. Nice with that Belgian coloured helmet as he comes towards the finish line, and he goes at 142.3, goes fourth fastest, and that is a Haas just behind him. That is not Biscay, that is Adrian Sky as he comes towards the finish line, and he goes at 142 dead, goes third fastest, 2 tenths off his teammate, and Matt is out. He has crashed it. He's crashed it around turn 16, curb Paul Friere. So the Alfa Romeo of Matt is out in Q2. The Alpha Tauri of Homo Sapien, he's on an in-lap. Here comes Black Mamba, goes 7th. So in the danger zone at the moment, Lucas De Reeve, B. Wright, Newlett and Ben McEwen, A. Quinlan, all in the danger zone at the moment. The driver at risk is Ryan Di-Pavine. F7R Matt will go through with a time like that at the moment. If nobody beats his time, he will go through to Q1 to stay and start in 10th position. Jump on board with Ben as he comes through sector 1. He's gone purple sector 1 as he comes through Les Combs. As he comes down towards Brussels. Through campus he comes towards Stavelot. Curb Paul Friere has took its culprits in the past, but he makes it through up towards Blanchimont. We know he's got pace. We know he can go pole. Where's he going to go in Q2? Up towards the finish line, and it's a 141.2, goes fastest by 2 tenths. The Alfa Romeo driver looks set to go through to Q1. Here comes B. Wright, his former teammate in that Mercedes, currently in the drop zone. What can the Mercedes driver do? And he's gone purple sector 2. So he's coming back at Ben, saying whatever you can do, I can do as well. As he comes up towards Blanchimont. Round turn 18, up towards the chicane at 19 and 20. It looks quick. How quick is it going to be? As the Racing Point just steps out of his way. Comes towards the finish straight, and he goes at 141.6, goes third fastest, only 4 tenths separating the top 3 drivers here in Spa. So B-Right going third fastest. Newlett on an outlap. He's in the danger zone at the moment. So is Lucas DeRive. Q-Boys all in the danger zone with his brother A. Quinlan. F7R Matt will go out in Q2. Nothing he can do about it. Black Mamba, the driver, at risk here in Spa. A. Quinlan, he has invalidated his lap time. That's not what he wants to be doing. His teammate, the world champion of Maxi Block, is on an outlap as well. Let's stay on board with the world champion. Let's see what he can do. As he comes up to turn 1. Down turn 2, up towards Radalon. And the McLaren looks quick, full throttle on it. Now he wants to reach the top of about 204 miles per hour. 205, 6, 7, onto the brakes. Into Les Combs, round turns 8 and 9, goes purple sector 1. He's showing why he was the world champion. Down towards Brussels. This can catch any great driver out at Pujon. If you touch that curb, you are a goner. Coming down towards Campus at 13 and 14. The McLaren looks quick. He's already gone purple sector 1. What can he do in sector 2? He's gone purple sector 2. This looks like a great lap by the McLaren driver as he strides towards Blanchimont. Up to turn 18, down the straight into the chicane. As he comes through, down towards the finish straight. Where's he going to put that McLaren? Goes at 141.9, goes 5th fastest. Wow, he must have lost a lot in that sector 3. Right, let's jump on board with Newlett, the Renault driver. He's invalidated again. That is not good. He's in the danger zone at the moment. We've got Lucas DeRive, who needs to hurry up and get round. Q-Boys in that Mercedes. He's invalidated. He's on an outlap. A. Quinlan, his brother, is back in the pit lane. Is there anything more he can give in Q2? Black Mamba is in the pits. He's at the driver at risk. We've got Fanfinis in that Renault as well. He's on an outlap. Let's stay on board with Newlett. He's just started a fly. Oh, he's just wobbling everywhere. So it looks like he's not going to get a lap in again. So we'll stay on board with the Mercedes of Q-Boys. As he goes round the McLaren. What can Q-Boys do? Can he get out the danger zone? He's giving it everything he's got. But whatever he's got, is it going to be enough? As he comes down towards campus. It looks murky out there. Now look at the skies. It's getting a little bit darker. Is there rain to come? I tell you, that would make it interesting. The fact that every single driver is out on softs maybe indicates that there is rain to come. There's a Renault that's lost it. That is Newler in the gravel again. He's having a terrible session. He's nearly 3/10 up, Q-Boys. That will not be enough to get him out of the danger zone. And it's a 142.9 and he stays 13th fastest, 1/10 off his brother. Black Mamba still in the pits. Does he think he's safe? That's a dangerous game he's playing because Lucas De Reeve is on his flyer as well and goes 3rd fastest. Black Mamba is out of here. He's out in Q2 and he will currently start 11th. So Newler has got one last chance to go. Here comes Q-Boys. He's nearly 1/10 up. Can he stay out and get into Q1? Q3, sorry. Ryan Diperveen is out as well. He's retired. A. Quinlan is on a flyer. So the two brothers are out on track trying to get into Q3. Q-Boys just in front in that Mercedes. He's got his brother in the McLaren right behind him. They need to save themselves. The driver at risk is Ryan Diperveen. There's nothing more he can do in that racing point. Adrian Sky's in 9th. He's in the danger zone as well. As they come round toward curveball for A. Up towards Blanchimont for the Mercedes driver. Into turns 18 and towards the chicane. What's he going to do? Is he going to get to Q3? Looks like a little bit of mist coming off the back of his car there. Is that rain? And he goes 11th. So not enough. Here comes A. Quinlan who goes 11th. Oh wow. Just not enough. He misses out by 0.05 of a second. And Ryan, by the skin of his teeth, is through to Q3. So the fastest in Q2 was Ben with Ed Williams behind him and Lucas De Reeve in 3rd, B Wright and Muscati in 4th and 5th. The drivers out in Q2, starting in 15th is Newlett. Matt will start in 14th. Newlett not setting a single lap. Black Mamba in the Williams will start 13th. Q-Boys in the Mercedes in 12th. And his brother A. Quinlan in the McLaren in 11th. So both of them guys just outside the top 10 will get the choice of medium compound tyres. That's obviously if it doesn't rain. Right, last qualifying session, guys, and then the race is underway here in Belgium. So first out on track is the Haas driver again. And it's Muscati. He's got a 5-place grid penalty to deal with. So he needs a good finish to Q3. He's got an Alfa Romeo of Ben behind him. He's not waiting about, and he's got a Renault of Fanfinus as well. So none of these guys waiting around. It seems like everybody's out the pit lane. Are they expecting something that we don't know about? They're all on their outlook as they come down towards campus and Stravelot. Curb Paul Friere in turn 16 up towards Blanchimont. All the new drivers that are joining the Discord, I will get you in the Discord as soon as the race is over. We'll get chatting, we'll do some trials, and we'll get you into the division. Let's stay on board with the Haas driver of Mascai as he comes up towards Rouge. Turns 3, 4 and 5, very tricky, you can easily lose it going up there, but keeping on the throttle, reaching a top of 207 miles per hour. As he comes towards Latcombs in 7, 8 and 9, down towards Brussels. What can the Haas driver do? They're leading the Constructors' Championship at the moment. Can they continue their rhythm? Very, very tough corner here at Buhan. Oh, he's invalidated it. Let's jump on board with the Alfa Romeo driver. That is Ben. And he's got the McLaren of Maxi Block right behind him, the world champion. Only Adrian Sky and Ryan Davivine still in the pit lane. Adrian Sky just heading out at the moment. Here comes Ben. And he's got Maxi Block just behind him, right on the back of him. Here's Ryan. He's going to set the benchmark in Q3. Here comes Maxi Block. So 141.2 for Ben, a 141.7 for Maxi Block. Here comes Lucas. What's he going to set? Where's he going to be? 141.6 goes second fastest just in front of our world champion. Here's a Mercedes as well. A B right goes second, a 1-2 by Ben and Ben again. Here's Homo Sapien, a 142.1, not the greatest lap. The Renault Fanfinus goes a 141.9. This is so close. You got the Haas of Adrian Sky, he's out. All in the pits is Ryan, Ed and Mascati. Adrian Sky, he's on an outlap. So he's going to start his flying lap now, Adrian Sky. As he gets ready, goes out wide, gets as much speed as he can towards the finish start. And start finish. Into turn 1 at La Source. Up towards a Rouge in the Haas. Is Maxi Block on another flyer here? No, he's invalidated it. Yeah, everyone seems like they're on an in-lap. Homo Sapien, I think, as well. Yellow flag. Is Homo Sapien on a flyer here? There's a Mercedes just off track. That is B right. Nope, into the pit lane he goes. So we'll jump back on board with the Haas of Adrian Sky. He's the only car he's got in front of him is his teammate. The only two drivers out on track. Mascati needs a good start as well with a 5-place grid penalty. But here comes Adrian Sky up towards Blanchimont. Where can he put this Haas? The Constructors' Championship and the Constructors' Champion in the Silver Division last season. As he comes towards the finish line, where's he going to put the Haas? And it's a 141.9, goes 5th fastest, just in front of the Renault driver by 1/1000th of a second. Incredible. Let's jump back on board with the other Haas of Mascai. He goes purple sector 1. Can he keep it up? Down towards Brussels at turns 10 and 11. Round Pujon he goes. Down towards the campus. Up towards Stravelot. Looks quick. Are we going to see another purple line as he comes round Stravelot towards Coeur-Porphyre? Up towards Blanchimont he goes. Down towards the chicane at turns 19 and 20. It looks quick. Where's he going to go? As he comes towards the line, the Haas driver is a 141.5, goes 2nd fastest. So, provisional pole is still Benz at the moment. His teammate, Adrian Sky, is in the pit lane. So that is everybody. We've got Fanfinish and Ryan Dye-Pavine on outlaps at the moment. Fanfinish is going to be first through. So it's getting twitchy now, it's getting nervy. We're at the business end of Q3 now. Look how close he is to that wall as he comes through Eau Rouge. Full throttle, just twitching a little bit there. Coming up towards Les Combs, and he's gone purple sector 1 for the Renault driver. Down towards Brussels he goes, the Renault driver. Up towards Blanchimont he goes. Where's he going to put the Renault? Only 7/10 of a second separate the top 7 drivers at the moment, but can Fanfinus improve on that as he comes through the chicane and towards the finish line? And it's going to be a 1:41.6, goes 5th fastest. So he does improve. The current world champion Maxi Block is now on an outlap. Ryan Dipervine is coming through sector 3 as well. Lucas has just started his flyer. Everybody out now. This is it. This is Q3. Who's going to start here on pole in Spa? What can Ryan Dipervine do? Remember, Mascati is second, but he's got a 5-place grid penalty as Ryan comes round the chicane and towards the finish line. And it's a 1:41.8, goes 7th fastest on the grid. Only 7/10 of a second separate every driver. Mascati is in the pit lane. Every other driver is out on track. The pole sitter, Ben, is going to be first through the line. He's nearly 1/10 up. He's 500ths of a second up as he comes down towards Stravelot, towards Curb Paul Friere. He's gone purple sector 2, the Alfa Romeo driver. He's improving. He's got the Renault of Fanfinus behind him. Then the McLaren and Maxi Block. Mascati can do nothing but watch. Up towards the chicane. Round turns 19, round turns 20 towards the finish line. He's going to improve. And he goes a 1:40.9 in the 140s for the Alfa Romeo driver. Fanfinus is going to be next through. Can he improve? He goes a 1:41.6, goes 3rd fastest. The McLaren, the world champion of Maxi Block, can he be up there on the front row of the grid? He goes a 1:41.5, goes 3rd fastest. Here comes the Racing Point of Lucas. He comes through the finish line, goes a 1:41.3, goes 2nd fastest. He's on the front row of the grid. But here comes B Wright to spoil the party here in Spa, but he's 4/10 up. He's going to do nothing to improve. Here comes Adrian Scott towards the finish line, goes to 1:41.7, stays 7th. Only Homo Sapien and Ed Williams. Homo Sapien has invalidated his lap. He will start 9th. Well, he will start 10th if Ed Williams beats his time. As he comes towards the finish straight, goes to 1:41.6, goes 6th on the grid. And that is it for Spa. What a qualifying session we have just witnessed. Look at these lap times. A second separate 1st to 9th. That lap time by Ben is ungodly. A 1:40.9 by the Alfa Romeo driver. He needs a good finish today. And he's proven exactly what he needs to do. Proving his worth. His weight in gold. A 1:40.9. Mascati has a 5-place grid penalty here in Spa. He will start 8th on the grid. And Ben, who is hunting him down in the Drivers' Championship, is going to start on pole here today. B Wright only 7th. His pole run is over. So we are Belgium, this is race 3, and Ben McEwen takes pole position here in Spa. Lucas De Rive will start on the front row of the grid alongside Ben. Mascati on the second row of the grid with the current world champion Maxi Block alongside him. Fanfinus on the third row of the grid in the Renault. Ed Williams alongside him in the Williams. B Wright on the fourth row of the grid in the Mercedes alongside Adrian Sky in the Haas. And on the fifth row of the grid will be Ryan Dipervine in the Racing Point and Homo Sapien in the Alpha Tauri. This is it, guys. This is race time. It is raining. Wow, we have a race on our hands with rain. Remember, guys, we race every Sunday. Our bronze division race at 10 AM. Our silver division race at 12 PM. And our gold division race at 3 PM. unless the Formula 1 is on. It will be pushed back by an hour. We have our formation lap. Jacob E, I remember you, man. So Ben is going to start on pole position. Matt needs to come back into the session. Ryan needs to jump back in as well. Let me get invites to these. So Maxi Block, our current world champion, is in a great position for this race, starting in third. See, all the guys though are still on their soft compound tyres even though it's raining, so we might see very early pit stops here in Spa. Guys, leave your predictions in the comments. Who do you think's going to win the race? Remember, anything can happen around here. Here we go. This is race 3 here in Spa. As they rev their engines and get ready to race. This is Formula 7, this is race 3, and this is Spa. And it's lights out and away we go. Ben in the Alfa Romeo's got the inside line. Here comes Lucas. Lucas is trying to go around the outside of Ben, trying to take the lead. Maxi Block on the inside. Fanfinus. B Wright's up 1 position. He's up to 5th place. Q-Boys is up 2. The Moz Monster is already up 4 positions. Lucas has took the lead of this Grand Prix. He's past Ben up through a Rouge. The McLaren and Maxi Block trying to track him down as well. Ben stuck in the middle as he goes down. On the outside, in the slipstream, trying to take that position back, but Lucas is trying to hold it. He's got the inside line going into Les Combes. And he goes around the outside, and Ben has taken the lead back here in Spa. The McLaren and Maxi Block is under pressure. He's got Fanfinus all over the back of him, but here comes E. Williams on Fanfinus. The Renault, the wheel-to-wheel going down towards Brussels. And E. Williams has took that position and moved up to 4th, but Fanfinus is going to try and come back at him. A great start. Lucas losing out. Homo Sapien and Q-Boys having a battle for 9th and 10th. Homo Sapien on the inside line as he come down towards Buchon. The Moz Monster is already up 4 positions. Oh, he slipped it into the wall just as I go on board with him. Oh, Neil Schrenrick is out. And there's a safety car. Takama's down. Neil going straight into the wall. And oh no, the Moz Monster's disqualified whilst trying to turn his car round. So the Moz Monster is out as well. Jake has made up 6 positions. What a start to this Grand Prix. Wow, what a start we've had here in Spa. Ben McEwen is still in the lead of this Grand Prix, and it'll stay like that. Maxi Block in second, the world champion. Lucas, what happened to Lucas? He's down into 18th position. Ed Williams is up to 3rd place. Muscati in 4th, so he's gained 4 positions. Fanfinus is in 5th. B Wright is in 6th, Adrian Sky in 7th, Q-Boys is up 3 positions in 8th, Homo Sapien stays in 9th, A Quinlan in 10th, Newlet is up 4 positions to 11th, F7R Jake is up 6 into 12th, the other Red Bull Taylor is up 4 into 13th, Luke May is up 5 places into 14th, F7R Matt down 2 into 15th, Lucas down 14 positions into 16th. Be right there, 5-second grid, 5-second time penalty. Both the Racing Points in 16th and 17th. A terrible start for the Racing Points. I don't know why Ryan started in 14th. 5-place grid penalty. Black Mamba in 18th, right at the back of the grid, but they will all regroup back up. Let's have a look at them time penalties. That is 10 seconds for B Wright. Wow, that is going to be so costly for this championship. Fanfinus and Muscati both have 5-second time penalties. Ryan Dive Pervine has gone onto the intermediate tyres. That could be a fantastic move or a very bad one. If he's on the intermediates and the rain starts coming down here and everybody has to pit, Ryan has made a great decision here. Black Mamba starting on the hard compound tyres. Very unusual decision to start on the hards, I personally think, with rain coming down. So, as they come up towards Blanchimont, all the drivers Matt is out again. Unbelievable. Safety car, lap 1. Neil Schrendrick bringing out the safety car, crashing that Ferrari on lap 1. Matt is in the pit lane, so I don't know what's happened there. Ryan doesn't seem to be falling off the pack that much. Well, considering he's on intermediates. Let's have a look at that. Could be interesting. Let's go on board with Ryan and see whether he's got the grip out there. The rain looks like it's coming down quite heavy now. He could be in a very good position. Matt has gone on to intermediates as well. Is it crossover time? This could really mix everything up. Colin, thank you so much for the follow, mate. We really appreciate it. So, safety car is out. Ryan doesn't look like he's struggling. Let's jump on board with Matt, because he's going to be catching the pack. Let's see if he's struggling on them intermediates. Matt could go from having the worst start possible to being in a fantastic position very shortly. Adrian Sky with a 5-second time penalty collision with Q-Boys. Q-Boys is out. Q-Boys is out. What happened? No. Q-Boys is out. And the safety car is in. How do you lose it around? That is round campus. He's lost it in campus behind the safety car. What has happened? The safety car is in this lap, and look at Ben backing these guys up. He's really backing these guys up. And he's gone for it. He's gone for it. So, the restart is on. Ben gets a good start. He goes for it. What are these guys on the intermediates going to do? In the pit lane goes B right, Agent Sky and Homo Sapien. Matt is back. Thank God Matt is back, because he's on the intermediate tyres. He's in a great position. There's been an incident at the back of the track. Matt is back in the pit lane. Ryan Dipavini is struggling on them intermediate tyres. That is a poor decision. And he's going back on the mediums. Matt is back on the soft, so it was too early. Maxi Block is trying to catch. Here comes Ed Williams. Oh, tries to take his chance. Doesn't get it this time. Newler is going past. Here comes Newler on A. Quinlan. Gets through. Just gets a tap. And here comes Jake as well on the back of A. Quinlan. The two Red Bulls are hunting down the pack in 8th and 9th. The two Red Bulls saying, let me have a piece of that, and goes past A. Quinlan. Here comes the other Red Bull as well. Taylor saying, Jake, let me find a way through. But A. Quinlan trying to come back at him as he slips. Oh, and he just goes in front of the Red Bull. A. Quinlan has spun it, and there goes Lucas and Taylor as well. So treacherous conditions out there in Spa. Ryan sticking with them intermediates. A. Quinlan going back past Lucas. Oh, Lucas has spun it. He might get disqualified as well. No, he doesn't. Wow, we are seeing a race on our hands. Luke May. Luke May's having a fantastic race in that Ferrari. The two Red Bulls now in 7th and 9th, split by one Ferrari. Remember Taylor on them soft compound tyres. Oh, look at that. It's getting dangerous out there now in the wet weather. A. Quinlan trying to catch to the back of him as well. He's gone past Taylor. Taylor's trying to battle with him as they go wheel to wheel, coming towards La Source in turn 1. Thank God my telementary's back. Wow, this is close. Ed Williams, Muscati, they are battling it. Here comes Muscati all over the back of Ed Williams in the slipstream. The Haas driver trying to take his chances on the Williams, but not this time. Luke May is out. Luke May was in a fantastic position. It's the wet weather again. The virtual safety car is out. And the rain takes another victim here in Spa. Got Taylor all over the back of A. Quinlan. Adrian Sky now up to 14th. Virtual safety car is ending. No, Black Mamba drive through time penalty just as he gets into the points as well. It's very close. Ben has now opened up a 2.5 second gap to the drivers behind. Taylor is all over the back of A. Quinlan. 2 tenths. As they come down towards Stavelot. Through turn 16 to curb Paul Friere. And Muscati has taken E. Williams. Muscati in the Haas goes round the inside and takes the Williams driver up towards the chicane at turns 19 and 20. The overtake is done. Black Mamba goes in for his drive-through penalty. DRS is enabled. So it's not too wet out there. Fanfinis, E. Williams, sorry, is in the pit lane. What is he going to go for? He was in a great position. I see front wings out everywhere. And he has gone for the intermediate tyres. So he's taken his chances. And was that a good decision? Lucas going round the outside. Is he going to get in front of E. Williams? No, E. Williams comes out in front. But Lucas is going to have the speed. He will really test his driving skills in the wet on the intermediate tyres coming through a Rouge. Is it time? There goes Taylor. Taylor gets past A. Quinlan, so the 2 Red Bulls now in 6th and 7th. A. Quinlan trying to fight back but has nothing in the tank at the moment. So E. Williams fresh on them inters. And he looks like he's managing to keep it quite well. This could be a fantastic decision. Muscati is all over the back of the world champion and Maxi Block as he tries to go for the overtake. And Maxi Block just keeping him at bay at the moment. They are fighting. Look at him. The conditions out there. They're really struggling to keep the grip and keep the car on track. As they come up towards Blanchimont. And Maxi Block is going to keep the lead as they come up towards the chicane. Remember, they still have DRS at the moment. Lucas has dropped back off E. Williams by 2.5 seconds. Is it time to pit and go on to intermediates? Muscati's got a time penalty. Fanfinis is in the pits. Is he going to go intermediates? Newler has taken his teammate. So just opening a bit of a gap now. E. Williams gets past Fanfinis. Fanfinis is on inters now. So E. Williams is opening up a gap on Lucas on the softs. And Lucas is not a slow driver. So the 2 Red Bulls. Homo Sapien is out. Homo Sapien is out. He's lost it around curb Paul Friere at turn 16. So the virtual safety car is back out. And that is really bad news for E. Williams, who has just pitted for intermediates. But there's nobody close enough to the pit lane to gain an advantage from this. Oh no, E. Williams, what is he doing? He's got a drive-through penalty. in circumstances that could win him this race, and he's just beat the clock. What has he done? That has cost him. The two Red Bulls up to 5th and 6th now. What a drive they're having. I can see everybody going to start diving into the pit lane for intermediates now. And E. Williams, he's not going to lose out that much, E. Williams, because everybody else in front of him is going to have to pit as well. But he's going to have to pit now to do his drive-through penalty. So Ben is staying out. So he's saying, nope, not yet. Nightwing, absolutely, mate, yeah. Just join the Discord, we'll get you sorted out after the race. So Ben McEwen coming down the straight towards Les Commons at turns 7, 8 and 9. He's opened up a 4.5 second gap now. E. Williams into his pit lane for his drive-through penalty. Muscati in second. We've got Fanfinus in the Renault all over the back of Matt in the Alfa Romeo. Treacherous conditions out here in Spa. Adrian Sky all over the back of E. Williams now. Will he still be able to make up time on them intermediates though? That's the question. These softs have got to start rubbing off now. So F7R Taylor staying on the back of his teammate Jake. Look at that. The two Red Bulls. They just work so well together. They've literally gone through the whole pack together. Literally just took them out one by one, like a domino effect. I'll take him, you take him, I'll take him, you take him. Just absolutely fantastic. The synchronization of overtaking is fantastic. So Fanfinish trying to get on the back of F7R Matt. Remember, Fanfinish is on the intermediate tyres, so we'll see what the better tyre compound is. It looks like the Inters are better. Will Ben is staying out, but Newlett has opted for the pit lane. Is anybody else going to follow? No. Jake and Taylor carrying on their run through the grid. Newlett has got mediums, so he's completely gone against everything that all the other drivers are opting for, and he's going for the strategy that he'd go for in tries. So Newlett are back out on the mediums. Let's see how they perform. Renault driver all over the back of the Alfa Romeo. We've got a battle for 7th, 8th and 9th here. As they come down towards Brussels at turns 10 and then up towards turn 11. And them Inters seem to be quick enough to keep with the pack. Oh, just a little bit of a wobble as he comes down towards Pujon. Through turn 12 and up towards turn 13 and 14 at Campus. He's staying all over the back of him. His teammate in the other Renault has opted for a completely different strategy. Here they come, up towards Blanchimont at turn 18. Full throttle. Can them Inters stay on the pack? Here comes Lucas and Matt as they battle it out. The Renault of Fanfinus on them intermediate tyres tries going round the outside. And the Racing Point dives into the pit lane. Fanfinus has taken that position. Muscati and Jake are in the pit lane. Jake has gone mediums. What has Muscati gone for? Muscati's gone for mediums. Is it drying up? Ryan with a 3-second time penalty. The two Renaults are battling it out now. Newlet and Fanfinus. One on mediums, one on intermediates. The whole track is just full of completely different strategies. We've got softs, we've got mediums, we've got intermediates. So it's one of them where the conditions are sort of half and half and you literally don't know what to go for because the pace isn't far off each tyre. It's incredible. And then you've got 4 drivers right at the front of the grid who've all stayed out on the softs. Jake has pitted, so the Red Bulls, they're really good at doing this. The Red Bulls will synchronise their pit stops, so they'll say, right, yeah, you go in this lap, I'll go in next lap, so we don't, you know, double stack and get caught up. Really good. They'll literally help each other with DRS moving through the pack, as we've already seen. Yellow flag sector 2. We've got a bit of chaos through Stravelot. That's a Red Bull, is it? That's a Mercedes and a Haas. Here comes Adrian Sky on B-Right. B-Right is really struggling here. B-Right second in the Drivers' Championship. Sorry, fourth in the Drivers' Championship. Here comes Jake on the medium compound tyres as well. Quinlan Taylor is now in the pit. What did I say? He pitted a lap later. Ben McCune has gone into the pit and come back out on their medium compound tyres. Wow, we have a battle on our hands. Look at this. The two Red Bulls have come out side by side again. Oh, and Agent Sky is trying to take the Red Bull and he just gets in front of Taylor. Taylor all over the back of him, nearly slips out. And Agent Sky is on the inters, remember. Here comes Jake, just trying to get past his teammate. And says, leave it to me, Taylor, I'll have a crack at him. Fantastic work here, fantastic race, incredible. Fanfiness on them inters, still in front of his teammate and all over the back of Maxi Block. Muscati here as well, chasing down A. Quinlan. Can he get the overtake? He's all over the back of him now, Muscati. Remember, A. Quinlan on them really old soft compound tyres and has stayed out the pit lane again. Here comes Muscati to take his second position. Oh, look how close they're hanging on, and A. Quinlan just gets a little bit of a breather, but here is DRS. And he's coming up the straight in the slipstream as he dives on the outside, but A. Quinlan is going to keep it this time. Can he try again? Trying to come round the outside this time. Down towards Brussels. And Fanfinus on them inters, still holding off his teammate Newlet on their mediums. A. Quinlan and Matt still out on softs. Ryan Dipavine is still out on softs. B Wright is on mediums. He's in 14th now. The two Red Bulls in 10th and 11th having a fantastic drive. Ed Williams back up to 8th now. So Muscati has finally got past A. Quinlan. And now Matt will chase him down. Them tyres must be really wearing down now. I'm just going to get a drink, guys. I'll be back in 2 seconds. So F7R Matt, Maxi Block had to pit. F7R Matt is now back into 3rd position. He's on a fantastic race. He's still got a pit though. So these guys still on the intermediates. And it doesn't look like it's getting worse out there. Ryan Dipavine on the softs trying to catch down Taylor in the Red Bull. The Red Bull's up to 9th and 10th. Guys, please, if you're enjoying the stream, please do drop a follow. We race every Sunday, our Bronze Division at 10 AM, Silver Division at 12 PM and our Gold Division at 3 PM. Look how close this battle is in the middle of the track for the points. The two Red Bulls, the two Racing Points. Oh, look at that. Here comes Jake on Adrian Sky. Can he get the overtake? Goes down the inside and he does. What a move through the chicane. And Adrian Sky's into the pits on them intermediates. Is he struggling? The two Red Bulls are now 8th and 9th. Here comes Ryan Dipavine in the Racing Point. All over the back of Taylor. And he goes down the inside on them soft compound tyres. He's touched him. And Taylor, wow. Good job Ryan pulled out there. Wow, you do not want to touch a curb when it's wet. E. Williams all over the back of Newland and Fanfinis. He's going to take both of these Renaults. Well, he's going to try anyway. Look at this. 4th, 5th, 6th and 7th all in a train here. As they all race down towards campus. They come round the left-hand turn at Pujon. Down towards campus at turns 13 and 14. And he's gone. One of the Renaults has gone off track. And Ed Williams takes that position, moves up to 6th and will now chase down the other Renault of Fanfinis. Down towards Stravelot they go. Round the right-hand turn at Curb Paul Friere. Up towards Blashimont they go. But Fanfinis looks like he's trying his attack on Max Block as they come up towards the chicane at turns 19 and 20. The outside line he takes. This is great for E. Williams as he watches them both battle it out. There's Fanfinis into the pit lane. E. Williams is now back up to 5th place. Ben now a 10-second lead. A. Quinlan on B. Wright. B. Wright really struggling today. And A. Quinlan trying to chase down Be Right as they come up towards the chicane. And Lucas has gone past Taylor. Taylor's in the pit. Jake's in the pit. Are they double stacking? They are. Oh no, that's cost him. Not much time though. It has cost him time. They're double stacking, and they usually work this out so well. And they've both gone into intermediate tyres, so the switch over is happening. And Ed Williams is in a phenomenal position if that's the case. Here comes E. Williams on Maxi Block. The rain is coming down stronger than ever. And Maxi Block is struggling to keep the grip here. Down towards Pujon they go. Round turn 12 towards Campus. Here comes E. Williams trying to get that overtake on Maxi Block as they come round Stravelot. Down towards Curb Paul Friere. Here is his chance. E. Williams goes down the inside up towards Blachimont. Can he get the overtake on the McLaren driver? He swoops by the Belgium coloured helmet. He's on the outside line. He's going to struggle, and Maxi Block backs out, and E. Williams is up to 4th position, chasing down Matt on 10-lap-old soft tyres. He's going into the pits, and E. Williams is up into the podium positions. Fantastic drive after his drive-through penalty. Matt, what's he going for? Intermediates. Intermediates is the tyre compound. Matt's had a fantastic drive considering where he was at the start of this race. Adrian Sky on fresh softs. Oh, that could be costly to his race. Lucas just coming out behind Newland. He's going to try and get in the slipstream. Can he get the overtake? Coming up, Radalon. Up through a Rouge. Lucas is struggling on the mediums and Newland is taking off. The crossover has happened, and you can see with Ed catching Muscati and Ben, if they both pit, DRS is disabled. It is too wet. It is crossover time. 6 laps remaining, and Ed Williams is in line to win this Belgian Grand Prix. Adrian Sky has made a terrible decision going onto them softs. If only he went onto them intermediates, he would have a great chance at some decent points here. Taylor is in a fantastic position. I think all them 3 drivers in front of him are going to have to pit. Both the Red Bulls simultaneously, however you say. I'm getting overexcited. Both going in for intermediates at the same time. And there goes Jake on Lucas. Lucas is struggling to stay out there on their mediums. Jake goes through with ease. Here comes Taylor on the interts. He's tracking down all the dry tyres. Everyone is in the pit lane. Muscati has stayed out. Ben is in the pit lane for intermediate tyres. E. Williams has gone in as well. So he's going on fresh inters to get to the end of the race as well. He's not going for the race win. Fan finishes up to podium positions. Matt is in 4th. Where is E. Williams going to come out? Matt is coming round La Source now and comes out just in front of E. Williams up towards a Rouge. Newland is chasing him down as well. They're all in the pit. Lucas, Adrian Sky, Ryan Dipervine in the pits. They go. Here comes Taylor. A. Quinlan has spun it on the mediums. And there we go. The 2 Red Bulls are now in 8th and 9th. And B. Wright is up into the points again. Everyone on intermediate tyres apart from Muscati. Has it cost him this race? So Ryan Dipavine is out in the Racing Point. And look at that, Muscati is struggling. Here comes Ben to take back the lead of this Grand Prix with ease. Muscati struggling on their mediums. He should have pitted. He's staying out. He's staying out. No, he's sliding everywhere. This is going to be even more costly. He's gone from finishing in the points to potentially not getting any points at all now. We've got B Wright on the back of one of the Red Bulls. He wants to split them up. He says, relationship is over. I'm coming for one of yous. Here comes B Wright down the straight. Here he comes. No, Taylor gets a good exit there. But they're going to be racing up a Rouge and down the Kemmel Straight. B Wright has taken Taylor. I'm really sorry I missed that. What an overtake by B Wright, and he split the Red Bulls up. Newler has gone past Muscati. Muscati is falling down the grid. He is struggling on their medium tyres. Here comes Maxi Block, the current world champion. He's going to take his position as well. Extra points are offered to everybody here now. Muscati really struggling, and he's staying out as well. Here comes the Red Bull of Jake, hunting down his next victim. There's no grip in them tyres whatsoever. And B Wright, he's got 20 seconds to make up and 3 laps. Fantastic drive by Newler and Matt and Jake. Matt with 3 stops as well. B Wright already 16 seconds. He's going to get extra points. Muscati is struggling out there. He has got no grip whatsoever. "13 seconds and counting." E. Williams all over the back of Matt. If I was to say anybody deserved a podium today, it would be Matt, making up 10 places, 3 pit stops and up into the podium positions. He really deserves a podium, but E. Williams is catching Matt. He's catching Fanfinus. He's got fresher tyres, only by 2 laps. "8 seconds is the gap, 2 laps remaining." Matt's got a time penalty. That has cost him huge. That means that if E. Williams gets past him, he has took the position off him. But he's only half a second behind Fanfinus. Yellow flag sector 1. I can't see anything. We have a battle for the podiums on our hands. A. Quinlan is out. A. Quinlan has lost it. Up towards Blanchimont round Port-Cœur-Prieur. He's lost it in sector 2. This is close for second, third and fourth. B. Wright is only 2.8 seconds behind Muscati, and it's a free position for him. Taylor is going to get an extra position as well. Maybe even Agent Sky can get in the points if he keeps throttling it down. And there it... Oh, wow, they touch. And B. Wright is through. Muscati is down to 9th as his chances of points dwindle away in front of him. Taylor is next to hunt down his prey. Matt and E. Williams chasing down Fanfinus as they go on to the last lap of this Belgian Grand Prix. Maxi Block all over the back of Newlet. Here comes Taylor on Muscati. Oh, they just touched. You don't want to be reckless. He's a sitting duck. And Adrian Sky is only 2.8. He's got one whole lap to make that up and try and get past him. Matt and E. Williams trying to catch Fanfinus. Can they get him? Maxibot with a 3-second time penalty. That's costly. He could have got past. No, Newlet hasn't got a time penalty. And Agent Sky goes past his teammate and takes the points off him. Muscati is out of the points and Lucas is on his way as well. Ben is just out in front all alone. Here comes Matt, here comes E. Williams. They are chasing down for podiums. Maxi Block all over the back of Newlet. This is the last lap of the Belgian Grand Prix here in Spa. F7RJ gets a time penalty, but it won't matter. Lucas goes past Muscati. Muscati has gone from 2nd to 12th. Here comes Ben. Through the chicane and up towards the finish straight, and your race winner here in Belgium is Ben McEwen in the Alfa Romeo. What a drive! Here comes Fanfinus. He's held on for dear life, and the Renault driver has come through to take 2nd position. Matt in the other Alfa Romeo comes through to take the podium in 3rd. Oh no, there's a full lap left. What am I on about? What am I on about? There's still a full lap left. How did I not notice this? How did I not notice that? There's a full lap left. He's got to hang on for another full lap. So Maxibot gets one last crack at Newlet. Both the Renaults are hanging on. A. Williams is all over the back of Matt. Can Matt hang on to a well-deserved podium? After a drive-through penalty for E. Williams, he deserves a podium as well. The rain is torrential rain. Wow, what a race this has been. Maxibot still trying to get past Newlet. He gets a great exit. Fanfinus is holding on. He's got to hold on. Up towards the chicane. Can he hold on? Here comes Ben through the chicane towards the finish straight, and your race winner for the second time here in Belgium is Ben McEwen in the Alfa Romeo. Here's Fanfinus, Matty Williams. Wow, Fanfinus has held on in the Renault to claim the race second place. Maxi Blockers took him. Maxi Blockers took Newlett there wheel to wheel. Oh, Maxi Block and Newlett are racing side by side, coming down towards the finish line, the wheel to wheel. Oh my God, Maxi Block. Newlett goes past Matt. Look at that for a race ending. Ben McEwen takes the race win. Fanfinus in second, E. Williams in third, Newlett in the Renault in fourth. Great points for the Renault and the Alfa Romeos. Matt in fifth place, Maxi Block in sixth, the Red Bull Jake in seventh, B Ryan eighth. Oh my God, what a race. What a race that was. Wow, what a race. Wesley, thank you so much for the follow. I don't know why Matt went down. He must have had an extra penalty. That was an incredible race. Driver of the day is Jake. He made up a lot of positions today, Jake. That is your race winner, Ben McEwen, with his novelty dance, taking the race win in the Alfa Romeo. A fantastic drive all round. A fantastic drive by Fanfinus as well to get second place, and E. Williams in third after a drive-through penalty. When it loads up. So your missed it. Your final standings here in race 3 in Belgium. Ben McEwen takes the race win. Fanfinus takes second, and E. Williams takes third. Let's get them in. They're all actually invited, I think, apart from Fanfinus. Oh no, all you guys can join. What a race that was. Fantastic race. I didn't see the final standings, so you guys will have to send them to me, because I'm not sure if Matt should have finished where he was. I think maybe he probably should have, but I'm not quite sure. Yeah, Matt, I thought you got third. You had the same time penalty. Right, Matt, you can come and join. Ben and Fanfinus, come and join the party. Time's a glitch, no worries. Will somebody send me a screenshot of the final standings? Richie, Monaco boring as ever, yeah. Matt, a fantastic drive. Mate, That was phenomenal. You were my driver of the day. From where you started, I mean, you was well at the back of the grid at the start of the race. To come back from where you were to get a podium is just unbelievable. Yeah, everything just fell right for you. Like all the conditions, your strategies. I mean, you had 3 pit stops as well. Mate, it was great. I mean, you battled hard there at the end of the race to keep Ed off your back. Yeah. Mate, you drove a phenomenal race. You got driver of the day, you got a podium, and most of all, the Alfa Romeo ended up with 40 constructors points. So a good day all round for you and your teammate. Congratulations on a podium, Matt. Well done. It was a fantastic drive. Congratulations on driver of the day as well, mate. Fanfinis, how are you? Definitely. What a race that was. How you held Matt and Ed off for so long, and what a strategy to finish in second place was incredible, mate. Yeah. 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 Yeah, they did. They really hunted the back of you. You did so well to hold them off. You drove a phenomenal drive. I mean, the conditions out there must have been tough. Yeah. Well, mate, you drove a great race, and Fanfinish, your teammate as well. I think he finished in 5th or 6th place, so still great points. Was it 4th, 5th? So great constructors points as well. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely, mate. You've made up for it since then, mate. Fanfinus, congratulations, mate, on a phenomenal drive. Congratulations on your podium. I think, is that your first podium in the Gold Division this season? First podium in Gold. Congratulations, mate. You drove a super race. Well done, and we look forward to seeing you race again next week, mate. Ben, another race win. Hello, Ben? He's gone missing again. Hello, Ben? Right, guys, I don't think you'll be able to speak to your race winner today. Oh, can you hear Ben? Oh, right, bear with me. Oh, 1 minute. Hello, Ben, how are you?
Yeah,
here he is. I had you muted because I joined the party at the start of the race, so
yeah,
I just muted
I didn't
you
leave
for
it when I
comms.
was. Yeah, I didn't see that. Yeah. Well, that was
Mate,
random. It was the most random race ever.
Wow, what a race to spectate on, and what a race it must have been like to be
in. In quali, I didn't know what to do. I seen it was going to be wet. Me and Matt, all the rest of us were just like, "Oh, what we're going to do? Put wet setups on." Couldn't have worked out better to be have a wet setup. Somehow pulled out with higher wings and higher diffs and everything, but somehow pulled out a 40 still. Don't know. It was a really good lap.
That was quality.
And then we got really lucky with the strategy on the soft. My pace just felt after the first turn one. Lucas spun. I had a 2-second gap already. My pace just felt really, really good compared to. It took me like half a lap to kind of adjust to the braking points and how heavy you need to brake and trail braking and all the rest. So in the end, it all worked out. Putting on the mediums, I think I got fastest lap as well on the inters, but it didn't count because Ryan's time was glitched again. So I think I got the 26.
So you got fastest lap as well.
I think so. I've got a screenshot of it, but
yeah.
But as soon as the strategy came out, and when Jeff said inters are the best tyre, I stayed out for an extra lap, and I realised, oh my god, the inters are going to be better. Matt put the inters on and said, oh, they're a lot better, a lot grippier.
Mate, I thought you might have left it too long.
Yeah, as soon as my pace still felt good, I was like a second and a half down on my best time, so I knew that was probably the best time to pit for inters, and it couldn't have came at a better time, especially on Muscati. I closed, I think, 8 seconds in one lap to Muscati.
I don't know why he stayed out.
That kind of ruined his race. I was thinking about staying out. I really did. And then when it was going through Blanchmont and that, I was like, nah, I have to pit. Coming in the bus stop, and as soon as I came out of the pits, I knew exactly. Everyone was saying that they were grippier, and oh my god, it was like it was a proper race then, and the time just kept coming down and down and down, and it ended up top of the podium. Really good confidence booster again after last week.
Oh mate, that's a phenomenal drive. That puts you back in contention. I think top of the drivers' standings.
Yeah, I think it puts Alfa Romeo back at the top of the constructors as well.
I was just about to say, first and third.
Got 1 point or something.
Yeah, they got
max
1
points,
point.
Apart from, well, not max points, a few less than max points, but really good result in the end from me and Matt.
A great result. I mean, you drove a phenomenal drive, and when you was out there, I thought, when he stayed on these dry tyres, I thought maybe he might have ruined it, maybe Ed will catch him or Matt. Then you came out, and you just caught up to Muscati, and then when you caught up to Muscati, I thought, right, Muscati will pit now because he knows how much quicker the inters are.
I really didn't know, but it kind of proved that the inters were literally about 10 seconds a lap quicker, and he kept falling down, which I wanted. I was just hoping that he just keeps falling down to get outside those points, and he finally did.
Yeah, mate, I mean, B. Wright was 20 seconds behind Muscati with 3 laps left and ended up like 20 seconds in front of him.
Ahead of him,
ridiculous.
Yeah, I know, he told me it was a really good race at the end. Congrats to Fanfness as well in the second. It was really good.
Mate, it was a phenomenal race to watch. Congratulations on another race win, Ben. Puts you back top of the drivers' standings. A phenomenal drive by you once again, and we look forward to watching you race again next week, mate.
Yeah, cheers, lads.
Cheers, Ben. Right, guys, that is it for Formula 7 racing. That is our gold race done and dusted. Our silver and bronze race are also done as well. We will be back next Sunday, 10 AM for our bronze division, 12 PM for our silver division, and 3 PM for our gold division. If you want more action like this, make sure you tune in. Thank you so much for everybody that followed, subscribed, and tuned in. Thank you so much for the lead directors of Silver and Bronze. Their commentary today was incredible. Thank you everyone for watching. Thank you to my co-owner Ed as well. Thank you guys. We will see you all next week.